state government and its society at large, which says men, there's a different set of values, different standards. They can enjoy themselves in pubs. They can wear what they want.
In general terms, I will agree with you.
It's about putting. No, my question to you. Hear my question.
Yeah.
You agree with me that it is about what is seen to be perverse gender law. Put women down. How control women. Don't let women get too liberal. I mean, and that is culture. Do you agree with that? That the definition of culture is put women down?
In principle, yes, I agree with
that. You agree?
Because this is universal truth. Here what is happening, I think this, whatever happened in Mangaluru or whatever happening about Valentine's Day,
that's important admission.
It is not only against women.
No, but Bharat Kumar, you made an important admission there.
I think we are reducing, we are reducing the issue by just making it against women. It is not against women. It is not against women. In the name of culture, people are trying to suppress some communities.
No, what's culture? What is the culture?
Exactly.
No, Bharat Kumar Rao, tell me.
So what is why saying that it is against women?
Bharat Kumar Rao,
I
tell
think
me.
we are reducing the issue.
I have a question. I just keep that question open-ended. What is the culture, Bharat Kumar Rao, of those 40 people who tried to take off the clothes of defenseless 5 women? What is the culture of that group of people who forced a 16-year-old girl to commit suicide because she was from a man of a different religion? What culture do they represent?
But I'm not.
Does anyone have a monopoly on culture?
I'm no way defending them.
Where's the monopoly on culture?
I'm deploring them all possible words. Who says I'm defending them? That is no Indian culture. That is no Indian culture. But thing is that when we keep saying that these are the atrocities against women, or if somebody is trying to suppress women, it is not so.
But what happens during holy celebrations? It is sort of wholesale molesting women under the guise of playing.
I don't want to draw generalization.
See, the entire country, particularly this city, celebrates Holi. How many incidents you see of molestation? Why you pick up small 1 or 2 incidents and generalize it?
Okay, I think Holi somehow
if it was so, do you think women, girls from good families would come out and play?
No, it's not a general.
That's the whole point.
Who said?
No, my point is, Shobhate, let's not just generalize. Let's go get some other voices into this. Yes, ma'am.
Right. We saw Khushbu nodding there. Khushbu, where are we failing? Because somewhere along the way, we are. Either it's the state, or it's the police, or it's people like us, average Indians who don't seem to know how to counter this.
The police are failing.
No, I think we all are becoming... We're just getting used to it. It's okay, it happened, and it's basically the problem is, it's not my problem, it's somebody else's. I don't want to get involved. I want to stay out of the trouble, so I don't want to get involved in their problem. People don't want to react to such situations unless it happens to them, one of their loved ones. They don't want to react to it. I mean, what is happening to people? Why are we talking about culture? Why are we talking about Hindus? Why are we talking about Muslims or any other religion for that matter? Why are we forgetting that we all are Indians? We believe in one community, that is humanity. We believe in one religion, and that is we being Indians. Why are people trying to break us? Who is going to decide what is the culture? We all know what is the culture. We don't go beyond the culture. We know where we live, where to draw the lines. Why are we just differentiating between the people, saying that a Muslim girl and a Hindu boy, or a Hindu boy and a Christian girl? I mean, come on, where are we heading? What is the future we are going to go give it to our children? With this kind of India, is what we are going to give ahead for the children?
Strong views are emanating here. Strong views emanating here on what kind of India we need to represent and inherit. Just want to, before we go into the break, put out a few plates on what the government can do. Unfortunately, very often the government doesn't do a lot till it is pushed by the media. The government under section 153B, action against promoting hatred in society. Under 141, action against unlawful assembly. Not those who are celebrating Valentine's Day, those who seek to disrupt it. Under section 144, groups of more than 20 people declared illegal. It's not a mobocracy, it's a democracy. Section 148, action against rioting. Section 320, action against causing grievous hurt. And everyone needs to remember that, including the politicians.
My love, my life, and my liberty. Dukhtarane Millat's Asya Andrabi is with us. Ms. Andrabi, early on in the debate, you very clearly said that whatever you go out and do, the way you vandalize cafes, especially in Srinagar, is what Islam has given you the right to do. Now, I want to ask you a simple question. Where in Islam does it say that strange men can walk in and beat women, kick women, absolutely molest them in public?
I'm sorry, Islam doesn't allow this. to molest a woman, to take out her clothes, to beat her on the road. We never used to like that. Alhamdulillah, wherever we see women without the clothes, we used to make them aware about this, that you wear the clothes. Whosoever is doing this act, he is doing the work of a Satan, he is doing the work of a devil.
Ms. Andrabi, earlier on in the day, you spoke two times now.
Respect the woman, to respect the womanhood.
Ms. Andrabi, earlier on in the day, you spoke two times now, and you said we agree with what the Sri Ram Sena has done. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, Ms. Andrabi.
You are a respectful person in Islam.
Just hear me out, Ms. Andrabi.
Islam has given the respect.
Ms. Andrabi, just hear me out.
That Islam is, even Islam doesn't.
You're not answering my question, Ms. Andrabi. Just hear me out.
Ms. Andrabi, just hear her out.
Even to look at the woman. So Islam has given her honor.
I agree.
Islam
just hear me out, Ms. Andrabi. Just hear me out. I've heard you. Earlier on in the day, you spoke two times now and very clearly said, I completely agree with what the Sri Ram Sena is doing. We in fact are with them. They're exactly doing the right thing that needs to be done in such a situation. The very same Sri Ram Sena went to a Mangalore pub and beat women up and molested them.
Ram Sena molested the women. I am with them. No. I told you when they went to the pub.
Ma'am, we have physical proof of it. We have you saying this on camera.
It has nothing to do with women or anything. It is immoral activity. So if they have beaten them, okay, they have done nice. I have not told you that if they have molested them, they have taken out their clothes and all that. I condemn them. It is a shameful act.